You know, it's a bummer, but winter does eventually come, and unfortunately, the old motorcycle a lot of times has to go sit and hang out for a while you either hopefully you pull out the snowmobile and go run, but if not, it's just gonna have to wait till next year. So what we did was, I had a lot of people ask me, what do you do? How do you store it? Yada, yada, yada. And thought we'd give you a few tips. So the main thing is, overall, is the bike hates moisture. That's number one. So we're gonna try to do everything we can to cure the moisture problem. And number two is, guess what? When spring comes, you wanna be ready to rock. You wanna hop on this baby, throw some gas in it, and check your tire pressure and basically get out of Dodge. You don't wanna be doing all your restorations and your cleaning and your maintenance and stuff once it's time to ride. So we're gonna give you our kind of top list. So the first thing I like to do is go ahead and do an oil change. So get the bike nice and warm, get it ready to go, and then when you come back, turn off your petcock, which is here, basically shuts your fuel on and off, and drain your carburetor. So what that's gonna do is, hopefully you got most of your gas out, drain your carb. If you want to, go ahead and like pop the bowl and make sure it's fully empty. But modern gas especially goes bad quickly, and it likes to gum up. So get the carburetor clean, get the fuel out. Now if you do have some fuel left, go ahead and add fuel stabilizer. This will help. This is Stable, or actually this is a Pour 15 brand. Stable is another brand, and that'll help keep moisture out of your tank and help it live till next season. Now while the bike's still warm, go ahead and drain the oil, and do your oil change and your filter change. That way, hey, same thing. When you're back, you're done. Now personally, I'd go ahead for next year, just go ahead and put in some new plugs. Why not? This model, this is a 1975 BMW 750. This has got a shaft drive, which periodically the rear diff fluid will need to be changed, just like in a car. Check your maintenance on that. Otherwise, if you've got a chain, go ahead and check your tension. Go ahead and check, make sure that it's all in spec. And if you need to replace it, go ahead and replace it. OTC, just while we're here, has a really nice chain breaker riveter tool that you can use. And what else? Battery. All right. What I would do, go ahead and unplug the battery from the vehicle. Now, a lot of these old, especially 70s bikes, you just kind of get underneath, get into the back. Check out this old toolkit. We actually just started this bike for a friend. That looks like the guy's actually ridden this thing, huh? Check this old hammer out. Little mini hammer, just in case. Or maybe you need to do some repairs while you're out on the road. So pull those out, and then you can get to your battery. Go ahead and unhook it from the bike and put a trickle charger on it. That way it's up and ready for next season. Hopefully it's still good. Go ahead and add some pressure into your tires. Some people lift it off the ground in order to make sure there's not a flat spot. Our winter's not that long, so I personally don't do that. And I think one of the last ones is to go ahead and try to lubricate your cables. So clutch cables and such. Go ahead and put a little like lubricant inside of those. Give the bike a good wash, and maybe even put a little bit of kind of lubricant on your mufflers and anything that you're afraid, WD-40 or that kind of type, onto mufflers and chrome and such. It'll help keep it from rusting too. So mainly just trying to keep the rust out and get everything good and clean for next season. So you're ready to pop this baby on and get it rolling. So hopefully there's some good tips for you. Check out OTC's full line. They got a new line of motorcycle tools, and there are cool stuff in here, man. All kinds of things that you'll definitely want, you didn't even know you need. So check them out.